Again, get into it. Yeah, I think I'm on. It's working this time, guys. Oh man, thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Sunday. Come on, help me lead the charge, will you? I got something new on my mind. I just had to think out loud with you. Who's in my house today to help me make big boom boom? Big boom boom. I'm gonna send out, let me see the who's out there, man? Who's out there? The boat's at the dock. I want to take you guys on a few-minute ride. Come and see me. There's a couple of you. Come on into my classroom. I want to spend a couple of minutes with you. Got a new idea I want to talk to you about. First of all, help me son. Oh, Beth, good to have you. Send me some love, Bethy. I want to take you to make big boom boom, will you? Give it up for Beth, will you? Give it up for Beth. Good to see you guys. Who else is in my house today? Chris Richards making big boom boom with me this morning. Hey, Chris, I thought you were in Montreal, Canada, man. You must come back to Halley, huh? Good to have you on the program this morning. I don't want to take too much of your time. I just had this idea that I wanted to run up your flagpole. I decided to use Facebook Live daily as just my way of thinking out loud, incubating new ideas. I want you guys to be the first to hear it. I'm actually going to be bringing it into 2017 with me. And I'm going to call this MCFB Live. Technically, it's number 6. It's the daily. It's not a TNT Thursday night. It's just daily thinking out loud. I'm going to call it 6 skill sets of the new top 20. Why? Because these are the 6 skill sets that I want to just give you an overview very quickly. Hey, Laura, come on in, hang out with me. And this is the new top 20. Those of you that have been hanging out with me at all know, first year top 20, first full year behind the chair, $40,000 in gross wage, jumping to 60 on the second year, going to 70 on the third, continuing to make big boom, 80 grand on the fourth, $100,000 on the fifth. Heck, we had Heidi Song on saying she was going to make it in her 4th year. So I'm going to call them the new top 20 millennials. This is what I think are the 6 skill sets. Actually, if this was kind of inspired by, what was it, a couple of days ago, I did something called FB Live number 4, The Power of Mindfulness. Remember that one? And if you didn't watch that, I want you to get on summitsalon.com. /MC Daily, because Chris Richards set this up for me. Go and watch number 4, because in number 4, I was just talking about the power of mindfulness. I was talking about what mindfulness is, the law of mindfulness. To the degree that we're mindful of anything, we're going to have more control of it. To the degree that we're not, it's going to control us. I gave it on that conversation. Mindfulness had really 3 qualities: the awareness, right? Awareness, acceptance, and action. And then there was a bunch of you that gave me some questions like, well, okay, if mindfulness is a quality of top 20, how in the world, what is it that I'm going to need to become mindful of in order to be new top 20? Well, that's why I want to introduce you to my wheel here. I want to take you to the wheel. I want to give you a quick overview of it. And then henceforth, I'll come back and cover each one in detail. How are we doing for time? So this is, you could call this 6 skill sets of new top 20s, yes. Or we could even call it the 6 things you're going to need to be mindful of to make big boom boom. Going from, hey Shannon, come hang out with me, to go from 40 in your first year, 60 in your second, 70 in your third, 80 in your fourth, and 100 grand in your fifth. These are the 6 skill sets. I'm going to just give you an overview now, and then I'll do a follow-up on today's conversation. The first thing you need to get mindful of and have a skill set of is self. And self just means the social emotional, right? That my head's on right, my heart's in the right place. Those of you that have been hanging out with me know that I give a lot of attention to, if my head's not on right, nothing else is going to matter. You're not even going to see my lips move. So I'm going to be bringing you a few conversations on blue, red, getting out of the box, see, feel, do, get. Top 20s, really understand that being a top 20 thinking versus bottom 80 thinking. I'm going to do a couple of classes on that. Then you can see that the inside of my wheel is about self, but when I start getting on the outside of the wheel, those are the 5 other skill sets of new top 20. So the first is, and again, I'm going to give you an overview and then come back to this later. Making sure that you're a ninja with hair, and there are some new benchmarks that we're going to be pointing you to, I'll give you that. I know see, feel, do, get, Beth. That's part of self smart. And then from there, we're going to get money smart. And by money smart, I'm talking about we need to become more conscious of how we're booking ourselves, managing our time on the appointment book, hanging out with the tracking app, hanging out with the planner, understanding all of the key metrics behind the chair, like average ticket, rebook rate, referral rate, pricing strategies. Next then is skill set is guest handling. I'm talking more and more about the extraordinary guest experience. And in the new teaching, I'm even defining experience. Listen to this one, you're going to love this, is the emotional reaction to a moment. So the guest experience is the emotional reaction that your guests is having in any given moment when they're with you, online or off. Thank you for breaking it down for us. You're welcome, Shannon. Thanks for paying attention. And so I've got some information, some knowledge that I'm going to be bringing to you on this again. This is just overview. Then, we've got self, hair, money, guest, and then mobile, making sure that you get your mobile tightened up, because today mobiles now are becoming as much an important tool as your most expensive pair of shears or your blow dryer. So I want you to, I'm going to be giving you some classes on that. And then last but not least, social media. You and I have been involved in that conversation. We're going to continue to be involved in that conversation. But I wanted to give you this wheel because I think henceforth this is going to be our visual table of contents, so that every daily class I bring to you, it's either going to involve a skill set around yourself, social emotional, a skill set around your hair, skill set around your money life, skill set around your guest life, skill set around mobile, and skill set around social media. So I just wanted to give you that, throw that out, be thinking out loud with you. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to see how top 20 level 4 stylists book their guest timing. Okay, all right, Autumn. I'll tell you what, that's under in the money in book prints. And I will put that on the agenda. I promise to put this, that this is just now a table of contents. You know what I'm doing? I'm teasing you so that you'll hang out with me. So at any rate, I need to figure out how I'm going to get to Chicago today. I mean, I got like 8 inches of snow outside of my house. I got to get to the airport, jump on an airplane. I hear there's snow in Chicago. I'm going to get there, do my last class of the year before I start winding down. I'm going to go on a retreat on January. The mentor needs to get mentored before the symposium. Going to go out to Snowmass, Colorado, and hang out with monks for a week to just kind of calm my mind and purify my soul. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. So much for the daily, and I'll be talking to you soon.